Hey, also, it's 2 a.m. and I'm about to get some sleep, but I thought some of you that have been following this from the very beginning would get a kick out of how things have ended in my last night in Buenos Aires. I woke up this morning in El Calafate in Patagonia with Megan, and we spent the morning walking around the town, catching up on emails, and just generally getting ourselves prepared to get back to El Calafate we're in El Chatan, going to El Calafate to the airport to fly back to Buenos Aires. So we came back, we took a 3-hour bus and got back to Buenos Aires. We got back quite late, and I had made plans with Yuhei, the girl who you might remember, who, like, on my third day, just showed up randomly at the door, like, as a friend. And we all, like, took it as a sign from God that, you know, there was someone looking out for me. So I made plans with her because tonight's my last night in Buenos Aires. But by the time that Megan and I got back and had taken a taxi, I mean, it was like 9:45 and we were both beat. We've been hiking for 2 days, glacier trekking, you've seen it. It's been awesome, but we were really tired. And I wrote Yuhei a message and said, like, hey, can we do rain check for tomorrow morning and get brunch before I leave? I'm really beat tonight. And I didn't hear anything back from her, so I assumed she'd already been out because it was already 10 o'clock. Well, I get a message, of course. Someone the security guard calls the phone and says, like, you have in Spanish, which I understand now, thank God. You have someone down here, her name's Eugenia, it's Yuhei, and she wants to know if she can come up. So, of course, I'm like, yes, she can come up. So she comes up and she's like, there's one last restaurant I want you to go to, and I want to see your pictures from Patagonia, and no, we're going out tonight. Like, it's your last night in Buenos Aires. So I had my hair in a towel at this point, had gotten out of the shower. I was really tired, but I was like, here it is. Like, life, my life here just came full circle. Again, this great friend who has just been so generous and kind and brought me gifts as a going away present. Showed up on my door on the very last night and was like, you need to mark the occasion and go out. So we did. We went out for an amazing last meal and just had fun. And it was so cool because I had one of my best friends from high school there who I've known since I was 14 years old. And then a girl who I met at the beginning of the month, 30 days ago. And they're sitting there having a conversation all about American politics and life in Jackson Hole. And what just a cool, great thing to happen. I think one of my favorite things about traveling is when I get to bring different worlds together and have people meet each other. And that happened tonight in a really special way. So I thought you all would enjoy that story of how the girl who kind of on my third day gave me a friend on my very last day again showed up and was just a terrific friend. And you can find them in different locations, but they are few and far between. But certainly I will remember my time here as being good, especially because of people like her. So that's it from my 29th day in Buenos Aires. Good night. Bye.